The last few days have been super exciting. BTC reached new highs of 18,000 US dollars. ETH nearly reached the price point of 500 US dollars. And in my opinion, it's possible that both of these assets and the rest of the crypto market is going to reach new highs in the next few weeks. And in today's video, I want to be talking to you mostly about Ethereum 2.0, what's been happening, how much ETH has been pouring into the deposit contract for the highly awaited Ethereum 2.0 launch, which should happen on the 1st of December. So we go over that, a few related ETH 2.0 news, and at the end of the video, I want to talk to you a little bit about some price analysis on what might be the next resistance lines for the ETH price. And let's see if it will manage to also reach new highs like the Falcon 9 rocket of SpaceX. My name is Kierin, and I'll be your guide on your DeFi adventure, making sure that you've got the right knowledge and tools to thrive in this space. So a lot of ETH has been pouring into the Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract. 102,496 ETH and 524,288 ETH are necessary to be locked in a deposit contract on the 24th of November so that a 1st of December launch is possible. So let's look at the analytics of the Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract. 48 million US dollars in ETH is locked up. It's around 20% of the threshold necessary. Now, a few people might be doubtful, but in a bit I'll explain to you maybe why this DAO is maybe not necessary. So the amount of ETH, this is not the most updated amount. The most updated you'll find on the launchpad.ethereum.org. 101,000 unique ETH 2.0 depositors, 513. So here you can see at the beginning there's a lot of deposits. It slowed down a bit, and then on the 14th of November we had again a bigger spike of transactions, deposits onto the deposit contract. And here you've got a nice bar chart with the amount, and you can see on the 14th of November 16,960 ETH were sent to the deposit contract, which is great. So hopefully when we close into the 24th of November, we're going to see a lot more deposits happening. At the moment, a lot of validators are holding off sending their 32 ETH to the deposit contract because there's no real benefit in sending it much earlier than the 24th of November. So I highly expect to see a massive spike around the 20th, 21st, 22nd, up until the 24th of November in terms of how much ETH are being sent to the Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract. And another thing that's pretty interesting is an information of Vitalik Buterin, and there has been a cut for the penalties for the Ethereum 2.0 blockchain. So the penalties have been reduced in the earlier months from 1/3 to 1/4 of their medallion levels, and with only 524,288 ETH locked up in a deposit contract, the APR per year is 25%. Now, I don't expect that to stay at this amount. I expect this amount to increase massively as more validators go into the network. So that will probably also mean that the APR is gonna sink. If you go into the ETH 2.0 launchpad, you can see here a beautiful graph. Here it says 21.6, but it's estimated to be around 24-25%. So here you can see the more ETH is staked, the lower the APR. But even with like 2 million staked, it's still 11% APR, which is pretty fantastic. Other great Ethereum 2.0 news is that the ledger is ready for the Ethereum 2.0 revolution. And that will mean that the ledger is providing an update of the Ethereum application for a new version of its NanoX firmware, and that will allow the validation of deposit contracts for Ethereum 2.0 via third-party services. So on the Beacon chain, you can also get a lot of fantastic information about the progress. What I also really like is the deposits distribution, where you can see the different addresses and how much validators they have running. So for example, this address has 500 validators. This one here has 250 validators, which is incredibly interesting. Now, of course, few people are going to say it's definitely not decentralized, and I completely agree. At the beginning of most blockchains, especially proof of stake, you're not going to have that many validators, and the distribution is not going to be very equal or super decentralized. So hopefully this will get better the more validators enter the network and the more ETH is staked. I made a video on the 4th of August 2020 where I was talking about Ethereum price predictions, which actually was pretty well received. Now, I mentioned in that video a few good price points where you could buy, and those actually hit their target, so that was fantastic. And we were looking at the Ichimoku cloud, and during that video the price was around $391. It did go down to I think $325 over the next few weeks after I posted that video, but afterwards, as you also know now, the price went up. Let's look at the current price. On the weekly time frame, I've got ETH USD, I believe it's from Coinbase, and I've also got the Ichimoku cloud, and we're currently in this Ichimoku cloud, and hopefully we will break out of it. So let's quickly look at the next resistance levels that we are facing. So at the moment we're trading at $473, and I see a pretty strong resistance at the $530 level. And I believe 451, so if we're not dropping down to that support level, then in the next few days or the next 2 weeks, we'll probably see the $530 level. And I don't see a lot of resistance points after this. So should we manage to break above that, then I do see a pretty realistic price goal of $740. So let's see if we can break that until the end of the year. That would be phenomenal. Definitely has a lot to do with the price of Bitcoin, as they have a pretty strong correlation, these two coins. If you're interested in maybe buying some dips, it's possible that we see a touch of the support line at $433. And if you want to be a little bit more risky, you can also maybe put some buy orders at $404, but the likelihood that they get triggered is pretty low. Now with the Ichimoku cloud, as long as the price is trading above the cloud, it's recommended to be bullish. So I'm bullish on Ethereum, and I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with the Ethereum 2.0 launch. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. It's completely free. It costs you absolutely $0. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you get all of this juicy content. I'll be releasing a new video about staking pools, specifically about Staker, a brand new pool that I think is very exciting, especially for those that want to stake ETH with less than 32 ETH. So I'm going to be releasing this probably sometime this week. With that said, I wish you a fantastic day. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.